Hey everybody, and welcome to another Star Oceans Till the End of Time video. I am the Hermit, and I am so glad to be putting out another video. I'm so sorry it took me so long to get this one out, but I've been still working them for almost 40 hours a week, even though we got the coronavirus thing going on. But anyway, on today's video, I'm going to be showing how I set up Sofia's weapons, and I use these for in-game, and I usually do these right after I get the stage clear. You know, after when I can get to the maze of tribulation. And with Sophia, I usually make 4 weapons for her that I'll alternate as I'm in different battles, different enemies, depending on what skill I'm going to use. Like for instance, if I'm using this thunder flare, I'll be using a weapon with wind-based damage and so forth. Uh, but let's say I want to use something for a fire skill. If I want to set her up for firebolt and explosion, which is a really good combination, uh, what I'll do is I'll make a weapon where I can do fire-based damage. So I'm going to show you guys on this video how I do that, and it takes a little bit of money. You're going to need close to about a little over a million gil. Let's say about 1,300,000 to complete these. And this is the end weapon. This is what it'll look like. All the stats will stay the same, except for the very bottom. If you'll look, it says plus 50% damage fire-based spells. That's the only thing that'll change on my weapons for her. The second weapon has a wind-based spells. And I got 2 more to make. One's going to be for water, and the other's going to be for earth, for depending on what spell I'm going to use. So I'm going to show you first where I have where I go to get these staffs. I'm here in the town of I can't read, I can't pronounce, so I'm in Paterni, or whatever the hell this name of this town is. And what you do is when you get here, you're going to run across this bunny. Okay, now you're going to see him when you first get to this town. I mean, at the start of the game. My suggestion to anyone who's ever is kind of new to this game: don't talk to him. Okay, the first part of the game until after you beat the dragon Cressel, where you get Maria and everything. Until you've beaten him, don't talk to this guy. I mean, at all. Because what'll happen, for one, he ain't got nothing worth the crap that he sells anyway. And for two, if you talk to him, he'll leave, and you won't be able to get him the second part of the game. So let's go down here, and I'm going to show you what he's got. I don't buy any of these other weapons from him. I'm just mainly interested in the adept staffs. They're close to 30,000 full, and like I said, I usually do 4 of them. If you don't have the money for it, you can do them one at a time. They are pricey to make, as with most in-game weapons. So these are what the staffs look like at the end, and that's what they're going to look like when you're done with them. You're going to get a real big intelligence boost, and man, I mean, they're really powerful. You're gonna, if you like playing Sophia, you're gonna love these staffs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you exactly what you need to do to make these, starting with the items. Now, the first item I'm going to be making is through alchemy, and this is the setup I use. These 3 characters here, and I'm looking for a price around 3,005, 3,007 full. Yeah, about 3,700 full. Now, what you want to do is when you get to this, you want to make 3 of these. Okay, so let your crafters go 3 times, and this is what you'll get. It has an intelligence plus 500 and a chaos attack. Now, when I put this on my weapon, I do not add the chaos attack. That takes up a space, so I won't be putting that on there. What I do want to do is refine these, so you're going to need some materials to do that, and it shouldn't take long, and it's not too costly. So you'll refine them. That's what you want to see. Intelligence plus 1,000 points. So you're going to do that with all 3 of them, and after you've gotten them done, I'll be showing you what we do to put them on the weapon. For our next item, it's around the 216, and what we're going to be looking for is 216 to 240, I think. And you're looking for these rings of mental power. When you get them, they get a 3% MP recharge, and what we're going to want to do is refine them. Now with crafting, as with most of anything, do not use this Chico, or whatever the hell her name is, to refine items. Always go with the purple-haired chick, Stanance, or whatever her name is. She's faster and it'll save your full. I do this with Boots of Powerless, and it works great. So we're going to use her. Just use the setup I'm using there, and you'll get a lot better results. This is what you're looking for. 6% MP recovery. We're going to need 2 of those per weapon. So the next item is going to be around the 1500, 15 to 17, I think, 100 range on the full. And we're going to get this emerald ring. It's got a 2/3 casting time. It'll need to be refined, I believe, 1 time. Use the same method. Use Stanance or whatever her name is instead of Chico. The next item is going to be a red talisman, and I'm going to be using Faith instead of Chico on this one, or whatever the hell her name is. It's going to be 270s, 290s. Now you're going to either get a red, a blue, or a yellow talisman. You're wanting the red talismans for this particular weapon, but do not get rid of the blue ones. You're going to need them if you're doing other ones. Again, change your character. Use same thing for refining. Use your refining line to refine them. Next item is in the 800, 890, 900, and you're going to get one of these 4 rings. This is a wind ring. You could get the earth ring or a fire ring. There's like 4 of them. What I would suggest doing is make a bunch of these, because if you're going to do all 4 weapons, you're going to need all 4 of these rings. And they also need to be refined to where they have I think it's 30 or 50% damage. It might take 1 or 2 times to do it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change my line up here. This is who I use for my synthing. So make sure you got plenty of synthesis materials. If you don't have synthesis materials, I'm going to show you at the end of this video how to get endless synthesis materials. But first, let's put this Chaos Stone on. Now when you do this, watch your inventor's faces. The moment you see them smile or whatever, they put the first effect on. When that happens, stop. Because you only want the intelligent plus 1000. You don't want the chaos effect. And we're going to do this 2 more times until we've got plus 3000 on our weapon. As you can see, the price is starting to go up on every time we put an effect on our weapons. Our price is going to go up. Like I said, it's going to get kind of pricey. So we're going to synth the next item on it, and I think we're going to go with a 2/3 casting time. You can put these on in any particular order. I don't believe it matters any. This is just the order I do. I've been doing it for a long time, and this is just the rate I use, the order I use them in. And as you see, I'm up to a big chunk of money just to put that on there. So we got our half casting time. Next we're going to put the ring of mental power on there. We're going to have 2 of those. Make sure you get the ones that have the 6% and not the 3%. Same with your emerald earring. Make sure it's got the half casting time instead of the 2/3. Okay. All right, there we go. Now we got like 6 of the 8 items we need on there. Next, we're going to put on the red talisman. That's going to ensure that we don't get no MP damage 30% of the time. That's what we're looking for. And there we go. We got 1 more item to put on. Now, if you're at this point, say you're getting low on money, you can stop and use this weapon with her, and you'll be just fine until you get more money. But I mean, this is a really good weapon as is. I wouldn't suggest going against the bosses just yet with it, but uh, you know, right now, if you need to go out and level or whatever, this is a good staff to use. But if you've already got this, got the rings, add whatever element you want to put on there, depending on what ring you use. And that's the end result, guys. Like I said, I'm going to make four different staffs. They're all going to look the same except for that end result. Next, as I said, suppose that you're being like, yeah, Fry, you know, this is great, but, you know, I don't have these synthesis materials, and they're kind of scarce. I'm going to show you exactly how you can go about getting these, okay? When I first played this game, I thought there was a limited supply of these, you know, synthesis materials, so I was really, you know, scared to, you know, experiment with stuff until I found out these Santa boots. Now, these are something you'll get in the Maze of Tribulation. You'll get them from the Santa Mercantile. He's a real creepy little guy. You'll know him if you've been in this place. But you talk to him. Now, these things are pricey, but they're well worth the money for several reasons. Now, they cost 5 million gold, full. He also sells the Tri-Emblem, which is 6 million full. Quite a big chunk of change for that, but it's a very nice accessory. But I would definitely suggest investing in these Santa boots, and I'm going to show you why. You equip them, and when you stay at the end, you have a chance of getting an item, including one of these Tri-Emblems, like, which, as I showed you, are worth 6 million gold full. So you can get one of these really, really fast, really, really cheap. But the other thing that this Santa boots drop is these synthesis materials, and you can, you know, get an unlimited amount as far as I know, because I've got 20, 30 of them. I'll just sit there and just let this thing run until I get 20 of them. It does take a little patience and a little time, but sometimes you can get lucky and get them pretty fast. Now, in this particular try, I went 2 times, and I thought I was going to have to edit this video, but because I thought it was going to take forever. But I got this Tri-Emblem. This is the second time standing in, and I was thinking, it's probably a junk one, because you have a 50-50 chance of getting the good one. And I looked, and I got the good one right off the bat. The other one is a Tri-Emblem, but it has no statuses on it. But it still sells for 20,000 full. So I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. I've never gotten one that fast. So I tried it again. I still haven't got the synthesis materials, which I wanted to show you guys. So this is my 3rd time staying at the end. I got a heavy bracelet, total piece of junk. You'll get that sometimes. Stayed the 4th time, and guess what? That's right, I got synthesis materials. Now, I'm not going to say that you're going to get them that fast. This could take some time. This could take some patience, but this is a way to get them. Guys, as usual, I hope this video has been helpful. If you're new to the game, I really hope it's helped, and I love putting them out. If you guys have anything on this game that you'd like to know about that I could help with, leave a comment in the comment section. And until we meet again, I hope that everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you again. Hey, thanks for watching, guys.